Now there's no green screen this time. This is a real life. Nigga like me don't care no more. Ruined every opportunity, brother. Can't even drink this nasty ass shit. When the alcohol don't work no more. This is your results. The alcohol don't even work no more because you can't hold it down. You just hope for sweet relief. I hope the police come right now and take me away. Take me away. I can't live like this. I can't live in hell like this. Living in hell. Alcohol don't work. The pain you just got to feel. Whew. Yeah, my parents kicked me out. They're done with me. Just laying in a pool of vomit on the side of the road where nobody gives a damn about you. That's where my life has ended up. In the middle of public, laying on the side of the road, hoping for sweet death, sweet release. Because there's no way it's going to get better than this. This is what my life has been like for years and years. I'll be calling 911 soon and just telling them that I'm suicidal so they'll come and take me away in an ambulance and lock me up in a room. Well, what kind of life is that? running away. What kind of life is this? It's a life of hell. I might be smart, but I'm not smart enough to go against my own devices. I give up. There's no point in this shit. This is what my life always ends up like. On the side of the road, passed out in a puddle of your own vomit, because nobody else cares about you. And you don't care about yourself. You don't have friends. Your family is done with you. You hate yourself, and you ain't got no money, and you can't hold no job down. You can't have friends. You can't have anything right. This is the ugly reality of what life is for someone like me. See? See? That's the reality of my life. I'm not on drugs for the last time. I wish I was. It's pure alcohol. If I'm about to call the cops and go to the hospital, I'd at least like to smoke some meth before I go. But I can't, because no one's there to give me none. So I just gotta go with no drugs, just alcohol. Because that's what I'm going to have to do. Call the police, say, look, I'm dying. I want to kill myself. They're going to put me in a freaking suicide ward. It's the same cycle, it repeats. Or I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to sit here in this pool of vomit. See how many people actually come up and feel sorry for me. Which will be 0 out of 9. Nobody gives a fuck. But you know what my real life is? No fucking internet shit. My real life, that's it. Right here. Make sure you get it on camera. This is my real life. It's been like this for years. With nothing and no one left, what are you supposed to do? They say search within, find God. Damn sure can't find God. If God was real, none of this shit would be happening. I want you guys to look at this bullshit one more again. This is what I'm laying next. That represents my life and all the good that I've done for the world. It won't be long before the police show up just on occasion of, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. They have to show up. So as soon as they show up, my first response is tell them, look, I'm suicidal, I want to die. At that point, they have to take me in, send me back to the hospital. And I'm locked in a psych ward for 7 days, hating my life, wearing scrubs, eating disgusting hospital food. And still realizing at the end of the day that my family wants nothing to do with me, that I have no friends, that I hate myself, and then I'm just going to get out and kill myself again. Because this is what I do every time. Put me in the free world, I kill myself. Does it make me a drug addict and alcoholic, or does it just make me mental health? I think it's a combination of all three. But who knows what it truly is? I just know that I've never seen true happiness since I was a child, and I don't believe I ever will. Because if this is what adulthood is, I want nothing to do with it. I would like a sweet bullet to the brain, put me out of this misery. Because imagine living an adult life like this every day, where you just fucking pass out in public with your fucking puke right next to you, while everybody walks by you disgusted. Because that's the truth of my life. Ain't no internet persona. This is my real human life. And it's disgusting. Everyone says, oh, I can fix it myself. I can fix it myself. You can't do this shit on your own. But when you do get help, you realize the ones who are helping you are only in it for themselves. They're only helping you so they don't end up like this. They don't care about you. They just don't want to end up like this. But this is what a real human being is going to end up like. Right there. And it smells so fucking bad. Ooh, it smells so bad. But that's how I get. And that's how I am. That's the truth of my life. It's disgusting. It's nasty. Life is nasty. I'm nasty. I don't want to be, but I am. Bro, I've been cooked. I've been cooked, Joshua. My car has been taken away. I gave my car away because I knew I was not responsible with it. Goddamn right, I'm cooked. Joshua says I'm cooked. Yes, nigga, I've been cooked. Jesus ain't real, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Jesus lived, but he is not the savior of all. If Jesus was the true savior, we wouldn't be living like this. So, but I'm cooked. Yeah, I know I'm cooked. I'm one of the most first OG YouTubers to ever be cooked, let alone to fucking put this shit on fucking live. So, but I need Jesus. What you understand is when you're sitting there by yourself all alone at night and you pray, you can't find no Jesus. I can't. Because my life is going to shit regardless. Jesus ain't saved shit. God ain't real. You want to know what real is? This is what real is. Laying on the side of the motherfucking road. Laying next to a pool of your own bullshit. Every time you call somebody, they don't answer. You call all these people on your phone, they don't answer. No one answers. Because they only care about you in the moment. What about the 24/7 that you live with yourself? What about those moments? Yeah, I know we listen to the same music. But that same music also fucks us up too. Because think about it, when you're alone as yourself, without listening to that music, you're just alone. Who the fuck's really gonna care? You're gonna end up dead on the side of the fucking road. Puke all on top of you and all on the fucking streets. How many motherfuckers are walking by and say, damn, let's feel bad for him. Let's help him. Nobody. And I don't expect them to, because I don't do the same thing. If I walk by somebody looking like this, I keep walking too, because I'm just the same as they are. I ain't better than this, bro. Bro, this is my life. My life has been like this for fucking as long as I've known. I wish I'd be better than this.
But the truth of the matter is, this is what I am, and this is what I have done for years and years. This ain't the first time I've done this. I always end up passed out in public on the side of my own puke, with nothing left, confused, wondering why I'm here. This ain't the first time. It's the first time I've actually gone live with it. But I've been doing this shit and dealing with this shit for over 17, 18 years. This is not the first time any of this shit has happened. I'm always left alone, broken, disgusted, and suicidal. People say make a change. There's no change for me to make. I've been broke all my life. I can't make that change. I've literally never had money. Ever. Ever. That ain't gonna change today or tomorrow. So, I'd just rather show YouTube what I'm really about. And this is what my real personal life is like. No internet personas. I want you guys to see what I'm dealing with. And just a broken individual passed out side of a massive pile of puke. Look at that. Look at that. Living in my own filth. And that's it. I've held jobs down before, but I was always depressed in the back of my mind. And the only time I held a job down is when I was in a program that was drug testing me and making sure I wasn't drinking or drugging. But if you just leave me to my own devices and say get a job, doesn't even happen. I can't do it. Because I know I'm going to drink and drug, and I'm going to miss work the next day. I'm going to be late, sleep in late. I can't trust myself. I can't trust myself. I'm institutionalized, and I need someone to guide my life for me. Which is the sad truth, because when I go to the hospital, they tell me I can leave, so I leave. I leave because I'm jonesing. I need one more drink, one more smoke. So I go get it, and look what happens. I'm more lost than I was when I was in there. I was just in the hospital getting a detox, but I ripped that IV out my hand and I said, fuck this shit, I can't deal with this. I don't want to live like this. So this is the results I get. Back on the side of the road, broke, drunk, and alone. Malnourished, suicidal, homicidal. Just sick of life. Because if we're all going to die at the end of the day, what's the point of even trying? If every single person on this earth is going to die a slow, painful death by themselves, why even put in the effort to go be good or decent or nice to others if you know at the end of the day you're going to die a slow, painful fucking death? So I'd rather broadcast my motherfucking death. Same death I got is the same one you're going to have. And that's facts. Tell me you ain't gonna die alone and sad and miserable. You just don't realize it yet. But I promise you, if you think you're gonna live forever, you're sadly mistaken. Everybody dies. I'd choose to motherfucking die right now. Die next to a puddle of puke. By itself. Out in public. Looking like a street urchin. Because that's all that I am. Once my family cut me off, I had nobody left. And I gave up. Ain't got no friends. Just got me. Left to my own devices, I crash. I'd love to join the military. There's a problem with the military. I have a pending felony charge that I cannot get a waiver for. I can't join the military because of some bullshit that I didn't even do. My phone was stolen. They used my phone to make identity fraud, indict me on a third-degree forgery that I did not commit, and it's been 3 years ago. And I don't have the money to pay for an attorney to get it dropped. So because of that charge is just pending. I'm now under indictment, and I cannot join the military because once you get 35, it's too late. I'm 34. That charge has been pending since I was 32. I literally didn't do the charge. But they won't give me a waiver to get it dropped to go join the military. But goddamn right, the military would save my fucking ass right now. But I literally am running out of time. I've got maybe 15 months left. This charge has been pending for over 36. Thought to myself, maybe he should be a police officer. That would give him some inspiration. We definitely can't do that. You got misdemeanors. They won't hire you. I'd really just choose to die. None of this shit matters anyways. God ain't real. Your friends ain't who you think they is. Life is shit. Life is hell. That's what I'm gonna choose. My opportunities are squandered. Usually it's my fault, but at the same time, I got under the influence and other people took advantage of me and fucked my life over that much more. And that's how I ended up in this position. Because I'd love to join the military while I still got 1 year left. But because I got drunk 3 years ago and my phone was stolen, they used my fucking ID. So I opened up a bank account in my name, cash a fake check, get the check forged, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm going to jail for a felony third degree. For a fake check that bounced that I had nothing to do with. And I've been fighting it ever since, and I cannot get it brought to trial, even though I know I'm innocent, because it's such a petty charge. But because it's a pending felony indictment, I literally cannot move forward in life. I cannot buy a gun because of that, and I cannot join the military because of that. So it's like, what are you supposed to do? So I'll pretty much just lay here in this puddle of vomit till the police come. And take me away. And when they come, I won't go to jail. Because I'll simply tell them I'm suicidal and I want to die. In that case, they take me to the hospital. I don't get a criminal charge. And I'm locked up in a psych ward wearing scrubs for the next 7 days. Just for them to release me back onto the streets to repeat the same cycle again. And that's been the story of my life for the past 20 years. I hate this shit. We live in hell. Nothing changes. No one cares. Never have no money. Always embarrassed. No friends, no girlfriend. Your body's destroyed because you can't take care of it. Welcome to hell.
This vape is on 0. And once I go to the hospital, they take it and I can't use it. If I can even go back to the hospital. I don't understand. I guess I just am mental health. I'm mental health, but I'm undiagnosed. I'm mental health, but I don't know what is wrong with me. This sure don't work. Tie your belts around your throat. That don't work. Ugh. I'm so sick of this, bro. This vape is 5%. No, I've got multiple demons. I'll be calling the police pretty much ASAP. Just tell them to come pick me up because I give up. I give up on life. I'm a failure. I'm a piece of shit human. I don't deserve to be here. I'd be a legend right now if someone came and put a bullet in my head. 'Cause that's the only thing I ask for. I'm tired of this existence. I'm tired of this life. I don't understand anymore what to do. Hospital. Hospital won't take me back. Maybe they will. I just hate losing the vape, you understand? I hate going to the hospital because you can't vape. It's the main reason I'm scared of it. When I get out though, it's not like I'll have money for a vape, so it won't matter anyways. I don't need it to be Delta 8 in this vape. I just need nicotine. Bruh. Duh. Duh. I don't need that shit. Making me paranoid. Nicotine does not make you paranoid. I ain't paranoid, motherfucker. I'm suicidal. There's a difference. I ain't worried about somebody walking up and stabbing me right now. I'm in public. I don't give a fuck. I hope they do. I want to die. Nicotine is not a stimulant. You know what? I'm gonna argue with you about this shit right now. Nicotine is fine. I've been on nicotine for 14 years. That ain't got nothing to do with it. When you go to the hospital, you don't get no nicotine. They give you a nicotine patch. I was just in the hospital. If you think that's what I based my life on, well, maybe it is, because why I walked out the hospital, because I couldn't hit my vape. Then I found out my vape was stolen, but I got a broken vape that has no juice in it. I don't want that shit, but I ain't got no money to buy a new one. I was on the patch a couple hours ago, and no, it's not stronger. It was not shit to me. Patch was nothing. I don't feel it. I like the feeling of a vape. God, I fucked up so bad. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I left the hospital. They told me I cannot come back if I leave. But now there's only one way to come back to the hospital, is to say you're suicidal. But then you get locked up in the psych ward. And you don't go to detox. You just get kicked out 7 days later. All your friends you think you have, they're not there. Stuck with yourself. What did I do that was so wrong and selfish? I was born. I was just in the hospital for a detox, to go to a rehab, to go to another rehab. And I was so selfish in that hospital that I couldn't wait to hit the vape. I walked out the hospital, got drunk, passed out on the side of the road, and now the hospital will not take me back because I was selfish. I couldn't even sit in the hospital for 3 days straight because I was so caught up in my head that I had to pull the shit out my arms, pull out the IV, and just say, look, y'all, I'm AMA, against medical advice. I walked out. I had $10. I went and got drunk. Now here I am on the side of the road, looking stupid, puking. And now the hospital will not take me back for a detox because I walked out. So yeah, it's on my fault. So my next option, if I can't go back to the hospital, I guess I have to go back to jail. So now I'm gonna have to call the police and tell them some very crazy shit, so they'll lock my ass up and just send me back to jail, because I don't function in society. This relapse has been going on for a long time. I live in a perpetual state of relapse. Look how my life suffers because of it. Look at this shit, dude. God damn, I don't think there's, I don't think there's a way out. I really don't think there's a way out. Because it's so much deeper than just stopping drinking and stopping drugs. You got a living problem. You still got to deal with the fact that your family don't want you. You ain't got no friends, no kids, no girlfriend. Stuck with yourself. You got this internet persona that you think is real, which you know it's not real. It's just the internet. What do you end up with? Crashed out on the side of the fucking highway.
disgusted. Haven't ate in a month. Haven't taken a shower in a month. Have $0. No responsibilities. Suicidal. Hate everything that you come across. You hate everybody. You hate yourself. How do you win in life? You don't. Put it this way. At the end of this life, you're going to die, and everything you did and thought, nothing mattered. Nothing matters. Heaven and hell does not exist. People lie to themselves every day and say, oh, I do this for God, I do this for God. You go to church, they're the most hypocritical people you can ever come across, because they're not going to help you when it's your time of need. They're only going to church because they want to feel good about themselves, because they're scared to go to hell, because they don't want to suffer for eternity. That's the only reason people go to church and claim to be good. Because they themselves are selfish and are scared to burn in hell and suffer for all of eternity. But look at all the sin that's committed on a daily basis here in this earth we live in. Nothing but debauchery, sex, drugs, evilness, selfishness, self-centeredness. That's what the truth of this world is, and you know it. And if you don't know it, I'm telling you right now, there's no point to any of this. We live, we suffer, we die. I mean, we really suffer. Suffer. I couldn't tell you the last time I looked back at my life and said, damn, this is just amazing. I'm so happy to be here. I'm loving everything. I'm loving the mornings when I wake up. I'm going to sleep so peacefully. Oh, hell no. That shit's out the window. None of that shit's true. You suffer the entire existence, you die for nothing, and then that's it. So if you're smart, you will not recreate and have kids, because they're going to bring them into the same goddamn hell that we live in now. Just to suffer the same existence that you did. Fuck this shit. If you want to talk about my past videos are a stark contrast to what it is now, the truth of the matter is, during those times that I made those videos, I was a sheltered little puppy living at my parents' house while they paid all the bills, and I was able to just spend my money and order cards online and to record me opening those cards. Because my parents paid the bills. I had no responsibilities. That's the only reason I had a good attitude, because I didn't realize how bad life was. That's the truth. I wouldn't have been able to afford those cars if I paid my own bills, because the 2 times I've had an apartment, I absolutely lost it within the first 30 days. Anytime I'm able to just be left on my own and try to be responsible for myself, I completely crash. I get so depressed, so drunk, I can't even bring myself to go to work, to pay no bills. I get evicted. I get back to the streets homeless. Yeah. So those videos you're talking about, they were a stark contrast to what this is now. It's because I was living at my mama and my daddy's house. They paid the bills. I didn't have no responsibilities. I was able to spend extra money and order cards online and open them on camera for other people's enjoyment. But nobody knew what was really going on behind the scenes. The truth of the matter is, that might have been 10 years ago. Shit, I was still 24 years old. A lot of people claim they get kicked out at 15, 16 and just live their own life. Well, I was 25. Here I am, 34. And I got nothing left. Nothing. A destroyed body, a destroyed mind, heart, and a soul. A broken individual. Yeah, I was sheltered. It's not my parents' fault. They tried to give me the best life they thought they could give me. But once the real life hit me, it's like, oh my God, this shit is terrible. Yes, because real life is terrible. It's terrible. There's no one that really loves you. There's no one that cares about you. You can die right now. Nobody's gonna give a fuck. Because people die every day, B. And people suffer every day, B. Say, make the best of it. Make the best of it. Well, if making the best of it just means being selfish and self-centered to yourself and hurtful to others, then how is that making the best of it? Because I don't think it is. To make your life feel better because you want to hurt somebody else, it does not make your life better. It makes you evil and a piece of shit, just like the rest of these motherfuckers walking this earth. There's no point to any of this fucking shit. None. We live, we die, we're miserable. Look at my legacy that I left behind. A broken man, destroyed my family's love, never cultivated friendships, destroyed every girlfriend, never had children, never had money, always ends up homeless, broke, destructive, laying in his own puke like a true animal. Yeah, that's what I am. And it's goddamn disgusting. And people think it's so easy to change. Oh, just go change. Just stop drinking. Stop doing drugs. You motherfuckers don't understand. Not only am I an addict and an alcoholic, but I'm also mental health. I don't know what I am. Potentially autistic, potentially schizophrenic, potentially bipolar, potentially neurodivergent. I've got so much shit going on in my head, so I don't know what to believe. Try to cultivate a YouTube channel, but then you realize in the back of your head, this YouTube channel that you're cultivating, you're putting on an act for whoever watches it to make them think that your life is like this, but when it's really not. That's the truth of the matter with all these YouTube channels. Every time I made a video, I was thinking, oh, it's my YouTube channel. I'm gonna act this way for this. No, that's out the window, guys. Those days are out the window. The days of swapping out internet personas in real life, they're over with. At least on this channel, because I can't do it no more. I'm tired of faking. I'm just gonna show you guys the real ugly, nasty truth of what human being life is. And it's motherfucking hell. And see, I started my whole channel way before AI and bots. Way before that. So that wasn't even in the conversation before I started all this shit. When I started this shit, it was because I'm happy. I'm just trying to put on narratives. This is before AI and bots. This is like real human life shit. And we are the ones who suffer the most. Do you think an AI bot is going to suffer this internal physical pain that you feel? While you cry yourself to sleep at night and you can't even take care of your own health, you can't even find yourself to bring yourself to something to eat or to take a shower or brush your teeth. AI bot is not going to have to deal with that. AI bot don't have feelings. Human beings, we got feelings. And these feelings hurt us and impact us so deeply that our entire life around us crashes out as a result of it. That's the difference between human life and AI bot. I know the difference very much. I'm not saying I'm not intelligent. I'm probably more intelligent than you would ever think. Because my third eye is open. I'm completely woke on what life is. The simulation of life. It's a simulation. None of this shit's real. Everybody's in it for themselves. Find me somebody this night. Walk up to somebody in public and talk about your problems. Watch how fast they're going to walk away from it and not want to think about it because they're caught up in their own shit. Don't nobody give a fuck. Not about you, not even about themselves. Everybody's miserable. And I'm in America, right? You would think America, oh, it's the greatest country on earth. You would think. Well, if this is the greatest country on earth, then why the fuck am I suffering on this level of hell? This badly, bro. People say life is what you make it. You can't just one day up and say, oh, I'm going to change my life and I'm going to be different today. Impossible. You are who you are. And if you suffered today, not only will you suffer tomorrow, but you will suffer the rest of your life, just like I am. Living in constant hell. How would I rate Kanye West Crash Out? I just got a question in the comments. I wouldn't rate it as a crash out. I look at Kanye West, absolute legend. I fuck with Kanye. Bro, I'm glad I got a question to get me off my own head, but yeah, no. You call Kanye's a crash out, absolutely. No, he's not crash out. He's a motherfucking billionaire. He got kids with Kardashian, right? Kim. And yeah, she took his kids from him. You know, that's tragic to a man. I could understand. But he rebelled so hard. He went against the Jews. He went against Adidas. He went against everything. He's rocking all black KKK, Nazi memorabilia. Yeah, bro, that's not a crash out. Kanye West is successful. His albums, he's got so many classic albums. Classics. Yeah. Kanye's fucking amazing. I would. To be in his presence, god damn, I'd fan out. Shake his hand, tell him I love him. He helped my life, take pictures with him, whatever. But yeah. So you talking about how would I rate Kanye's crash out? That ain't no crash. This is a crash out, motherfucker. Somebody who ain't never had shit. But Kanye, he ain't crashed out. His first album dropped in 2004. My knowledge of hip hop is extremely vast. And it might not help nobody, but I know it's something that keeps me going. So yeah. Hell yeah, bro. And hip hop, between hip hop, I know that I got so much lore and knowledge in my head of the hip hop industry. Not that it matters, but it's something that I care about. But yeah, somebody say, how would you rate Kanye's crash out? Fuck no. He didn't crash out. When did he ever rape and pillage a village? He spoke his mind. And he's literally only like 16 years older than me. Like, he's not that much older than me. He's cultivated countless classic albums. Like, facts. Got children from a beautiful, beautiful woman. Facts. How would I rate his crash out? That's just a stupid question. He didn't crash out. He might have lost his $1 billion Yeezy Adidas deal just because he went anti-Semitic and went against the Jews and shit. But so fucking what? He didn't need that money anyways. He was already rich. Let that man speak his truth. What? Y'all tripping. There's nothing wrong with Kanye. Man, I fucking support Kanye till the death of me. Oh. Ask me more questions. Forbes says he has 400 million. I believe he has over 1 billion. Even way. You know how much I got? Cetero. I have literally $0, $0, pesos, I got nothing. If you say, oh, Forbes, he got 400 million. Well, goddamn, it don't matter. That's amazing. All right. Next question. How did my rating of the song Hail Hitler? That shit was fire. Shit was fire. At the same time, you understand that he didn't write that. Dave Blunt's wrote that for him. He came to Dave Blunt's and said, I want you to write my album. And that's what Dave did. And the reason Dave wrote it like it was because Dave looked at Kanye's Twitter post and said, I'm going to become the mind of Kanye and just start doing stuff like that. So yeah, Dave wrote that. And guess what? That shit was hard. What happened to my ability to live with my parents? I just got too old to where they did not want me to be there anymore, because apparently after 30-something years old in America, you're not allowed to live with your family anymore. So that's what happened there. Next question. Was Hulk Hogan a hero or a villain? Absolutely, Hulk Hogan was a hero. Listen to me. First of all, Hulk Hogan was literally born in this city that I'm sitting in right now, Augusta, Georgia. Hulk Hogan was born. Matter of fact, that hospital that I was telling you I just left from, St. Joseph's Hospital, not only is that the hospital that he was born at, I was born at. Me and Hulk Hogan were born at the same hospital. It's a mind fuck, I know. But a villain? Hell no, he wasn't a villain. He put wrestling on the map. Look around before I say this shit. Yeah, he said nigger, nigger this, nigger, nigger that. Yeah, duh. That's how it is in the South. But should his career be villainized because of that? If you guys didn't know, I was brought up not famous as a white man. And you know what we're brought up to talk like? Nigger this, nigger that. White, black, cracker, nigger, nigger. What? He ain't wrong for none of that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? That's facts. That is facts. Here in the South, that's just how it is. It's white and black. It's cracker, it's nigger. Don't think I ain't never said this shit to people's faces. And don't think I ain't been punched for it. Punched for a couple times, but it is what it is. White this, black that. You try not to walk up to a random and say, oh, you're just a piece of shit nigger. No, we don't do that. In the back of our heads, we probably know that, but no. Hulk Hogan, a fucking legend. Born in Augusta. Literally born in the same hospital I just left at. The same hospital I'm motherfucking born at. He dies and everybody shits on his name. Why? Because they hear some shit he said in his youth. Motherfucker, look at all my old videos. I've said all kind of nigger shit in my videos. What? Because I'm white? I don't go fuck. That's how we raised around here in this motherfucking South, bro. Y'all got me fucked up. Hell yeah, Hulk Hogan's a legend. Rest in peace. More questions. More questions. Do you damn, that's a random. No, it really. It says, God damn. Alright, y'all going too fast for me. Hold up. I'm taking these questions one at a motherfucking time, nigga. These streams will make you a legend. Just don't do anything illegal. Nigga, by me making this stream was illegal. I'm drinking in public, so I'm already breaking the law. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Let me start reading these questions. I guess no. Oh, god damn. You guys been commenting. I ain't gonna care. Let me scroll up so I can start reading this shit. Fuck. Somebody streamed. I mean, god damn. Alright. I'm gonna answer every fucking question. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Alright. Your oldest videos on this channel are Alright, we've already talked about this. Sheltering a kid makes them unprepared for the world. I'm gonna say yes, because look at me. That's what happened. I was sheltered, and look where I'm at now, laying in a puddle of puke. You could just live humble and low key, play video games as an adult, and chill at home with some food and weed. Well, I could. Yeah, that sounds fucking simple. What you just said, yeah, it sounds good. Impossible for a nigger like me. It's not good enough for you for some reason. You're right, it's not good enough. You can't focus on all the dark shit all the time. Find something you love, even if it's just riding a bike or something. Well, that ain't gonna work either. So let's skip that one. Let's keep going with these questions, boys. I am 43 and I am hoping to live another 40 years. I am happy to just sit at home, garden, play video games, watch movies. You have to love simple things or you won't be happy with anything in life. Hence your current mindset that life is hell. Well, when you tell me that you're 43, you just like to sit back and play video games, you have to look at your own personal fucking life. And it's like, yeah, you're playing video games. That just makes you a selfish piece of shit. That's all that's doing. You're not helping anyone at all. You're just caring about your own personal evil desires. So that's why I can't just sit back and play video games, because I know that people are brought here to help others. But if you want to sit here and try to tell me, oh, I'm just 43, I sit back and play video games, I just need a simple life. No, motherfucker, you don't have a purpose. This is what you have manipulated your own mind to believe. So you know what? Reevaluate everything. Because what you've just told me, I just called you out for it. You're fucking retarded. Oh, you want to have a simple life, play video games, and not bother nobody. And you're 43? Motherfucker, you've already failed at life. What are you here for? Who are you helping? Yourself to play video games and just be happy? Bro. You blinded yourself before you even realized it. So next time, think about this shit before you comment. Yeah. Oh, I just want to live a simple life. Play video games. I'm 43 years old. Motherfucker. You think that's a good life? That ain't shit. You ain't impacting no one's life, but making yourself feel better. So you only live for yourself. You don't help anybody. For real. So I'm about to start making motherfuckers reevaluate their lives on this motherfucker, dude. And 43 in video games. Shut the fuck up, dude. That ain't shit. That ain't shit. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Bitch ass nigga. Let's keep going on the line. I guess no more game pickup videos. No, there will be more game pickup videos if I ever find myself in an actual place where I can actually order games and show them off. But if I'm living on the side of the road, obviously, no. No. Not currently. Not when that motherfucker's homeless. Fuck no. People just want you to be real, not an AI bot. We've already gone through this. I'm far from an AI bot. Jesus Christ. I just want you to find a nice homeless girl. You know what? I've thought that for years too. But then I think about, I'm like, damn, to find one of these homeless girls, you know what bullshit they got going on. I don't want to pick up that bullshit, but at the same time, you're right. I would like a nice homeless girl. Then me and her could suffer together. Because it's so hard when you suffer alone. But regardless, you know, finding a nice homeless girl, then maybe me and her can get a home together. The Cool Baby review was the best one. Motherfucker, that was goddamn over 5-something years ago. That was not the best one. That was a fucking cheap Chinese handheld. You had a bunch of rare Japanese RPGs back in the day. I still have them to this day. How would you rate Kanye West Crash Out? We've talked about this. These streams will make you a legend. Just don't do anything illegal. And we've already talked about this. These streams might make me a legend, but first of all, I'm only on YouTube. Second of all, every stream I'm doing is illegal. Why? Because I'm drinking in public, motherfucker. So I'm drunk in public. So pretty much every stream I'm doing is illegal, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Keep going to the comments. Forbes says he has 400 mil. Who? Oh, Kanye, yeah. All right, we're going to the same question. My rating of the song, Hail Hitler. Great song, written by Dave Luntz. How did you get those tattoos? I got these tattoos literally 14 years ago. 14 years. I was young, I was 20 years old. I was sheltered at my parents' house. I had no bills. I worked a full-time job. And every 2 weeks I would go to visit my tattoo artist at his shop and give him $100. So I would pay my tattoo artist $200 every month for 1 year. So that's what? $2,400. $2,400 by the time I'm 20. Boop. Chest, belly, legs, feet covered. Been so fucked up in life ever since, can never get no more. He got them a while ago, yeah. Do you fuck with Space Ghost Perp? Abso-fucking goddamn lutely, I'll fuck with Space Ghost Perp. Space Ghost Perp is the motherfucking goat, dog. I'm saying the greatest of all time? No, he's in the top 5 of goats. Space Ghost Perp is the voice of the underground. Because it's not only how good his beats are and his flows, it's all the social media posts you see about him. Because you'll not only see him talking to the phone crashing out, you will see Space Ghost Perp in public randomly crashing out on random people. So you realize that that's not just him acting for the camera. He's a motherfucking crash out. And he don't give a fuck. Yeah. But then you sit back and listen to his songs from 2010, 2011, and it's like pure beats. And you're like, holy shit, he made it. Yeah. SGP. That's a fucking legend. And not only that, let's go ahead and bring it full circle. Space Ghost Perp, right? What happened before Space Ghost Perp in the early 90s, mid 90s? A show on Cartoon Network called Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Not a lot of you guys, but the 90s babies know about it. Space Ghost Coast to Coast was a show on late night Cartoon Network where this cartoon character Space Ghost would just troll these celebrities with Zorak, and it's fucking surreal. Like, he interviewed Jim Carrey. He interviewed all these famous actors. But it's not like him. It's like it's hard to explain what it is. But if you watch it, especially late at night and you're high, you're gonna be like, what the? This shit's hilarious. So Space Ghost Coast to Coast, a classic hilarious show from the 90s, just like Beavis and Butthead. Space Ghost Perp, an underground black artist from Miami, Florida, Dade County, Miami, Florida, from 2010, 2011, that capitalized off the name, but perfected his own beats and flows. And not only that, linked up the entire underground, created the Raider Clan. Denzel Curry, Ruben Slick, they all came under his umbrella of Raider Clan. SGP is what they call him. But then later on, you just see SGP himself just crash out on videos. Kind of like you see me crash out on videos. But he's so fucking negative and he hates everything and he hates everybody. But just watching him, honestly, it makes me smile. Because all he does is just fucking snap. And I'm talking about Space Ghost, the cartoon. I'm talking about Space Ghost, the artist. You watch Space Ghost Perp, the artist. Not the other perp, which was what's his name? What is his name, bro? The one that hangs out with Lil Pump. Smoke Perp. Smoke Perp, that's a different black artist. Smoke Perp hangs out with Lil Pump. Two different artists. Space Ghost Perp is his own artist with Raider Clan. Got his name off of Space Ghost. Coast to coast. It's hard for me to explain this shit if you ain't been in the scene. But basically, SGP, Space Ghost, he's a fucking legend. But he's angry as fuck. He hates the world. And I don't blame him. I feel the same way he does, but he's actually had success. He hung out with ASAP Rocky, ASAP Mob, and them. And you know, when ASAP Yams died, SGP was one of the first ones that said, fuck Yams, fuck Yams. And people were like, oh, how could he say that? Somebody's dead, somebody's dead. But then he starts talking about how he feels, and it's like, well, damn, he's got a good point. Yams was just trying to use people. So at the end of the day, Space Ghost Perp was the only real one other than Ruben Slick, who was under his umbrella of Raider Clan. Do y'all feel me? I don't know, you just gotta be talking about this shit, but let me go back to the comments, because that shit got deep. I really know a lot about underground hip hop. The Cool Baby review is the best one. How would you... Damn, dude, I didn't hardly get no comments. Let's see. Alright. Do you fuck with space? Alright, that's where I stopped it. Never get the gold teeth. Or never got the gold teeth. Yep, the reason why? I've been broke. Couldn't afford them. Hell, Hitler was good, but not long enough. It was like 2 minutes long. What happened to your ability to live with your parents? What happened was they told me that I was just too old to be living there, so I should be moved out on my own. Was Hulk Hogan a hero or villain? We've already talked about this. Hulk Hogan's a hero. Your parents are unwilling to help. They're willing to help, but from a distance. Hulk Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior had a rivalry right until the end. Yes, they did. Then they made up before Ultimate died. That's correct. He died not even 3 days after going back on Raw. You should leave the South, get on a train. But see, for me to leave the South and get on a train would mean to leave my own fucking family behind. The only ones that only care about me, like my mom and my dad. That's the main reason I don't want to leave even the city. You know what I'm saying? I should just leave everything behind. But I don't want to leave my parents behind because I still fucking love them. How did you pick the name Fire Thief? When I was 12 years old, I was on a website playing some Kung Fu chess, which Kung Fu chess is a chess game where there's no time limit, meaning that you just play you just play your move with chess, but there's no one-on-one. It's just like you constantly click it using the rules of chess. It's called Kung Fu chess. I was 12 years old. Friend's name on there, best friend at the time in real life, his name was Fast Thief. F-A-S-T, Thief. F-A-S-T_Thief 7. And I just looked at his name and said, oh, he's Fast Thief, I'll be Fire Thief. And that's how I got my name. But it came off of that fucking website. Because I knew how to play chess. But to play Kung Fu chess, it's like chess with no rules. It's rules, but it's like you play chess. And there's no time limit. You're just constantly moving. So, yeah, I never learned how to play chess good. But either way, yeah, no, I got it from him. His name was Fast Thief 7. I've been Fire Thief since I was 12, and that's what that is. More questions, motherfuckers. Nothing wrong with a little selfish time, and I help people on the side too. Well, if you help people on the side and that makes you happy, then keep doing it, because apparently we can't do it on our own. Can you go to a shelter? No, I can't. You said you are suicidal and you will potentially want to go to jail. You're free. Live a life as a vagabond if your parents won't help. Yes. Yes. That's cool. But I don't know how to live a life as a vagabond. I don't. I really don't. The only way I know how to live is to fucking either be locked up somewhere or fucking living with my parents. Like, it's a sad truth. I can't imagine why your very patient parents finally had enough after what, 8 relapses? It was probably like 80 relapses. 8-0. Stupid question. LOL, of course. He fucks with Space Ghost Perp. Yes, I do. You don't have enough alcohol to crash out like the old Motel Saga. He said you don't have enough alcohol to crash out like the old Motel Saga. You had a credit card to run up back then. God damn. You don't realize that the old Motel Saga was not much more than what I got now. Or, it's not that. I had enough to run up 2 weeks of a room. Yeah, alright. God damn, bro. You bring that shit up. That's true. That is true, though. I don't have enough money. But I create my own Motel Saga just out in public. Here I am. Woo. No motel room to hide in. It's the fucking homeless saga, motherfuckers. God damn. God damn, that shit was embarrassing as fuck. Alright, yeah, I know. Alright. You should be happy because the NFL season has started, no? Nigga, I don't get no fuck by that shit. I really don't. People gamble money on football, and they look at the football players as they want to fuck them. Like, I believe a lot of people who watch NFL watch these big old black NFL players like they want them to fucking tackle them and beat them and puncture them with their dicks and shit. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work with me. All you see with NFL is, oh, these big old black guys. So a lot of these girls want to eat their ass. A lot of these guys want their dicks in their ass. No. So no, fuck that shit. Let's not talk about that. Because they're all millionaires anyways, motherfuckers. SGP is also 34 years old. That's correct. He is my same age. Someone else from GameFAQs died recently. Don't become another one. Well, I don't know who died from GameFAQs. But fuck those motherfuckers. Of course I'm going to become another one. Why wouldn't I? Guess what? You're going to become one too. We are all going to die. Every single one of us. So when you say don't become another one, think about it. It makes no sense. Don't become another one. Oh, don't die like he did? Guys, listen. We all fucking die. So yeah, I'm going to die. Hopefully not today. Talking about somebody from GameFAQs died. That's a site of over fucking 5,000 people. Of course somebody gonna die on that month. Man, look, bro. Don't become... Man, shut up. More questions. But you said they will only help you from a distance. Wouldn't they still be able to help? Yes, they would be able to help. If I was where I needed to be, rehab or some shit, they would be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And just give me support from afar. But I have to get there first. Stuff is part. I found myself in the hospital ready to go to rehab, and I was so impatient, so depressed with my life, I ripped that IV right out my hand and I just walked out that motherfucker. Because I had $10 in my pocket. I said, fuck this shit, I'm going AMA, which means against medical advice. I'm leaving. And I walked down the street and got drunk. And then called everybody back like, no, you shouldn't have left the hospital. Now you have to die and suffer. Motherfucker, what? All I gotta do is call the police right now and tell them I'm suicidal and they'll take me right back to the hospital. That's the thing. It's not the end of the world because I walked out of the hospital. Fuck stupid. I don't understand. More questions. More questions. More questions. Who from there died? Who from GameFAQs died? Fuck GameFAQs, do not know. Someone I met years ago, he's not well known. Good, let him burn in hell. Good, let him burn in hell. That's a shame. Yeah, Fire Thief is from there. Fire Thief is from a lot of places. Mosey from Augusta, Georgia, and motherfucking GameFAQs and niggas. Superfly asked, what's my favorite movie? Simple. It's called Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Came out in 2002. Stars by and directed by Steve Odekirk. It's a kung fu spoof. It's called Kung Pao Enter the Fist. You know the movie where the guy fights the cow and then he does Matrix style, the cow shoots milk at him? Best movie on earth. There you go. There's my favorite movie. The vagabond community is very nice. Other than the meth heads on meth go to a train yard or even start by meeting people behind the grocery store. All right, we're gonna ignore that one. Nigga, I'm in front of the grocery store. Fuck all you. I'm so lucky I'm sensitive to drugs. I did too much MDMA once, and it ruined my ability to do any other drugs for like a year. I couldn't become an addict or anything because my body is too sensitive. All right, Jade Francis, I'm gonna tell you right now. In your mind, you think your body's too sensitive? That's a complete lie. I'm gonna tell you right now. Your mind and your body are lying to you. MDMA, who the fuck even knows what MDMA is? Could it be Molly? Could it be crystal? Could it be meth? Could it be shroom? So what you're telling yourself is a lie. Thought your body's sensitive to drugs. No, you're just autistic. You ain't done enough drugs. Like, what the fuck? I'm so lucky my body's sensitive to drugs. I have a good life because... Do you realize how stupid you sound when you type that out? How about this? Go snort some motherfucking meth and then get back to me, bitch. I don't mean this to... Yeah, I do. Fuck it. But I appreciate the comment. Next comment. Yeah, it was 2 weeks. Then another week after that. That's why you can't do anything illegal this time, or it will be the shortest saga. Nigga, every time I do anything, it's a saga. But every time I do anything, it's also illegal. Talking about it will be the shortest saga. My sagas have been fucking so goddamn hardcore that I ain't filmed them. I have not filmed my sagas. You're assuming, oh, it's just a saga. No. My most probably 12 or 13 sagas, I ain't filmed shit because I can't go on here no more. Because my family watches this shit and I don't want them to see it. Talking about the shortest saga. Nigga, I've been in a saga. Nigga, my saga ain't never ended. Like, I've literally been in a saga since the day I smoked weed when I was 19 years old. I just don't record every saga. But a lot of you internet folks just assume, oh, it's this saga right now for this period. No, motherfuckers. I've been in a constant saga. You're just lucky I'm recording now. But you're talking about it'll be a short saga. No. The saga that I'm in is a lifelong saga. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all are tripping. Alright, let's keep going. Come back to the shortest saga. Yeah, but don't die early. Motherfucker wants to die early. But I can't seem to die because I get caught up in some bullshit. Many more years of epic YouTube sagas to come, he says. Alright. Yeah, there's so many epic YouTube sagas that you have not seen that I can't show because let me tell you guys right now the truth about these YouTube sagas. Here's the sad truth. My own family, my own mama and my own daddy, they watch my sagas. So I can't just get on YouTube and just act out because I know in the back of my head my parents are watching it. And I don't want them to see what their son has become. So that's why I can't always show my sagas. But if I can get that part out of my head, if I can just get that part out of my head to where my family is just, they're going to watch it regardless, but let that go. I might be able to make some more epic content. But what holds me back, honestly, is in the back of my head, I know that my daddy's going to watch whatever I put on YouTube. It's going to break me that much more depressed. It's sad. I don't want him to watch it, and I don't want mama to watch it.
truth of the matter is they're gonna watch it and then give me shit about it later. But at this point, I'm saying fuck it. Make them invisible. I love them. I would hope they would not watch my sagas, but guess what? Let me live my own life. Let me live my own life. They know their son's a fuck up. I know that too. But please don't watch my videos and come back at me and tell me how much the fuck up I am. I know that. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's cut the motherfucking sagas with the parents. You understand? Stop all that shit. So mama, daddy, if you're listening, please hang this motherfucker up. This is not for you to watch. This is for me and my internet fucking persona. Something ain't got nothing to do with you, because internet persona and real life son is way different. Okay? Just want to get that clear. Get that clear. For real. For real. I want to make more sagas, but not with the family watching, because that hurts me too much. That hurts me too much. X, American History X. Okay? Seriously. American History, American Psycho X. What the fuck? Alright. We're back at the questions. Fuck this shit. I'm scrolling back up so I can read what they are saying. What's your favorite movie? We've talked about that. The Vagabond Community is very nice, other than the meth heads on meth. Go to a train yard, or even start by meeting people behind the grocery store. I'm gonna skip that one because I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about. I'm so lucky I'm sensitive to drugs. I did too much MDMA once, and it ruined my ability to do any other drugs for like a year. I couldn't become an addict or anything because my body is too sensitive. All right, Jade Francis, what you just said was a cop-out and an excuse. That ain't true. You're a fucking addict and probably autistic. Whatever you want to tell yourself to make yourself feel better, but I promise you that's not true. You are a fucking addict and autistic. All right. Yeah, it was 2 weeks, then another week after that. That's why you can't do anything illegal this time, or it will be the shortest saga. Yeah, but don't die early. Many more years of epic YouTube sagas to come. Don't make... You're going to let Cyrax outlive you. Cyrax is in Mortal Kombat 3. It's the yellow fucking cyborg. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When was your last relationship? 5 years ago, sadly. That's not nice to say. If you wish people to die and burn in hell, you can't be shocked if no one wants to help you. Never heard of it, but by the looks of it, sounds like you gotta look into it. I don't believe that you have your rare JRPGs anymore now. How many Four Locos have you had today? 2. Did you fuck with Gothic King Cobra? No. But yes, I know he died. I know you're talking about. He died from drinking. Yeah. He was a piece of shit. FYI, the guy who died from GameFAQs was a good person. You are not. Oh, can we copy this message? This motherfucker says, FYI, the guy who died from GameFAQs was a good person. You are not. Alright, Nick Elliott. I didn't say I was a good person. But goddamn you for saying that. Fuck you. You know what? Who gives you the right to tell me I'm a good person? Pussy ass motherfucker. God damn. That's why I hate YouTube sometimes. I did meth once, and it was horrible. And I thought I was dying. I couldn't become addicted to something I hate. Well, you know what? I said the same thing. Are you going to film this saga? I'm filming it right now. Bro says it's more than me and I'm black. You're not black. It's Newport Box 100. Yeah. You are already deleting past streams, so no. This is actually pretty entertaining. There should be a bigger community around Fire Thief. Then why stream at all? You are regarded. You should let your parents know who are your only advocates. See the truth. That is how they will see you. Guess what? They already watched my streams. And it will be archived. They might be watching now. I know they are. I thought you were done with internet personas. You said that's why you don't do game vids anymore. I don't think it's a character, so you are a liar. Triple X, is that your next saga? OF incoming? You were too behind the chat. I don't like you anymore. Why did your last relationship end? She wouldn't get back together? How many friends do you have in Augusta? Cry. Psycho Penguin was a bad dude. Scammed people. You're a good dude. Bro said I'm not black. Superfly, I don't know the fuck you are, bro. But y'all got me tripping on these motherfucking comments. I don't know. I don't know if you black, and guess what? I don't give a fuck if you black. Bitch ass nigga, I'm not black. Shut the fuck up. Like, that's too many comments for me to read and comprehend and try to respond to in one fucking string of me reading them. No. No. Everybody wants something different from me. Everybody wants a different response. Here's the real response. It's me. You have no integrity. You delete past streams you claim are important. It is true that I delete past streams because I get so blacked out, drunk, and embarrassed of what I do on those streams, I delete them because I cannot stand myself for what I did. So that's why I delete them. Because I'm embarrassed of my activity. So I'm not answering questions anymore. I ask questions. Yes, nigger, I'm asking questions. I'm asking goddamn questions. I'm answering questions. Oh, it's okay you saved it. Oh, I'm sorry. I should be so ashamed that you saved it. I would hope you would actually post it. Post it in a negative light. Promote my motherfucking channel, you stupid motherfucker. I don't care if y'all save and delete this shit, bro. That shit ain't nothing to me, bro. Oh, it's okay. The way you said it to me was so condescending. It's okay. I saved it. You stupid motherfucker. Okay, save every goddamn word I say. Post it on a separate channel and put me in a negative light. Motherfucker, I'm showing people what real life is. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. Back to the questions. Oh yeah, I know all about Fire Burglar in that channel. That Motel Saga on that channel was up literally 8-9 years ago. That ain't nothing new to me. Yeah, I know all about it. But the truth of the matter about that is, that's how my life is and how it has been every day since then. So yeah, I know about that shit. I know about that channel. The entire channel was meant to deface me and to make me suicidal. Instead, I just fucking moved past it. Yeah, I know. They can check it out. That shit was fucking 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Me drunk alone in a motel room. Ain't nothing changed about today, except I'm just drunk in a fucking public setting. History repeats. We caught the same cycles. It's a good history lesson. Well, it just reminds us that life ain't shit. We all still gonna die, and we all still gonna hate ourselves, and everything we done is what it is. But as far as that Fire Burglar channel wanted me to be the reason that I killed myself, fuck no, bro. That shit ain't nothing, bro. I have moved so far past that. But yeah, you'll always find videos of me drunk alone in a motel room crying and hating life. You'll always find that shit, especially years ago. I guarantee you though, I was smart enough to film it. I got documents and records of my depression and suicidal tendencies. You know, it's kind of sad that bitch ass niggers on the internet won't actually record everything I do and post it on a separate channel with the sole intention of humiliating the individual who was in the middle of his pain, because in their mind they want that individual to see this on that channel and kill himself. That was the entire intention of those bullshit channels that y'all motherfuckers, one individual, you feel me, did to me. Like, there was one individual that was so hateful towards me that when I was at my lowest, drunk, alone in a motel room 8-9 years ago, sit there and copy recorded every video I made, posted it to a different channel, titling it some clown ass shit, and sending me the link, and I'm looking at it like, oh, I'm so ashamed of it. What was his intention for doing that? In his mind, he might type and say, oh, it's to make you better. But I know in his mind, it's typing, it's saying, I want you to watch this so you'll kill yourself, so I'll feel better about myself. It's the only reason you did that, you bitch ass nigger. I know. And at the same time, that shit don't even embarrass me, bitch ass nigga. Fucking record me drunk in a motel all day, motherfucker. Let me become a famous actor and catch an Oscar, win a Grammy. When I get on stage and they're gonna send those videos to the fucking producers. Say, oh, he said nigger. He said nigger. He said nigger. He can't accept it. Yeah, I know that's what's gonna happen. So what? I'm unmarketable and unpromotable. I don't give a fuck. For you bitch ass nigga want to sit there and catch me my words talking about, oh, he's drunk in a motel. Damn right I'm drunk in a motel. At least I'm smart enough to fucking record it. But you're dumb enough to fucking record it and think that shit's actually gonna hurt me. Like, that don't impact my channel, bitch ass nigga. I still got almost 3 grand subscribers, bro. You ain't shit, boy. Man, fuck you. Fuck about fight, man. I don't even think about this shit. Let's get back to the question, man. I'm gonna be fucked up. What's the percentage on this motherfucker? 31%. Oh, we ain't got that much time. Got a lot of questions, though. Got a lot of questions to answer. Plug this hoe in. Oh, wow. I just plugged my phone back in, boys. Allow me time to scroll through these questions and answer each one. Alright, we're back to the questions, you stupid motherfuckers. Why did your last relationship end? She wouldn't get back together. It ended because I was a selfish piece of shit and I chose to get drunk over choose her love. How many friends do you have in Augusta? Absolutely zero. If you could instantly master any skill, what would it be? Probably, I don't know, have money. It's not a skill though. You have no integrity. You delete past streams you claim are important. Fuck you. I'm embarrassed of past streams.
Hard art is crazy. It's how we're raised in the South. I asked why your last relationship ended. I just answered, bitch. Have you had a gay experience before? Yes, bitch. You funny as fuck, not gonna lie. Yes, nigga. If you could live in any fictional universe, skip the question. Fuck fictional, this is reality. Look up Fire Burglar. Fuck that shit. The motorcycle. Fuck that shit. I already told y'all. That shit ain't shit. I'd put myself in a negative light, perhaps. Fuck the chat, dude. Don't sit there and tell them to show worse shit. Nigga, they got fucking real life shit, right? What year did you start not liking life? The year I started not liking life was the year I went homeless. History repeats, so it's a good history lessons. Why did your relationship end? I was selfish and I was drunk. Do you believe in aliens? No. I ain't seen none. Have you had a gay experience with a drug dealer before? Yes. Did a man take advantage of you? Yes. Why can't your parents help you out because I've abused that help? You're a niche law cow. I don't want to be a law cow, but that's what I am. You are recording everything on here, though. Yeah, it's my life. I'm recording it. You could just log out, and then what? I could just log out and die. When I log out, I want to die. Why would anyone want you to unalive yourself? Not no one in particular, but it's me, myself. You feel me? It's not like there's anyone that literally wants me to die, but at the same time, my brain tells me that nobody cares about live or die. So yes, that's why I would like to unalive myself. I think you have done terrible things to people. That is correct. I am no good. You aren't answering questions. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Yes, I am. You are always vague with the stories of relationships falling apart. I'm not that vague. But if you want me to be truth about it, it's always me. I'm the reason they fall apart. It's my fault. So shut the fuck up. Catch you at your worst. You are choosing to stream. I choose to stream at my worst. Explain why the relationship ended to us. What happened? What relationship are you talking about, you stupid bitch? I haven't had a relationship in years. He said he beats women he's with and they are all black. I have said this in rap songs, but I literally do not do this. The one time I beat a bitch is when she punched me in the face first and I slapped the dog shit out that bitch. So because I slapped the dog shit out the bitch, I'm now able to make music about it. She slapped me lightly in the face, and instead I backhanded slapped the dog shit out of her face and damn near knocked her out. And because of that, I'm now allowed to make rap songs about it. But it doesn't mean I just literally walk around beating bitches. But that's what happened there. Alright, stupid motherfuckers. Bro's crashing out, chill. Bro, I'm a perpetual crash out. I always crash out. No sympathy for him, to be honest. Hey, Nick Elliott, fuck you. I don't want your sympathy, bitch ass nigga. All jokes aside, I wish you the best for you. Yeah, you say that to make yourself feel better, but you don't mean that. Newsflash, Chase, you are a piece of shit. Vids are just re-uploaded in full. Okay? Upload this shit in full. Yeah, I am a piece of shit. I know. I know. But do you think by you uploading this video in full is going to make yourself feel any better? Nick, you're a fucking retard. The entire purpose of you trying to re-upload this shit is trying to fucking hurt me more. Bitch ass nigga, fuck you. Ah, damn. He dates exclusively black women. Absolutely not true. I fucking love all races. Only black women I post is the ones that I post to social media. Instead he hits them, and that's why he's a bad person. No, you stupid bitch ass nigga. One time I was dating a black girl. She slapped me very lightly and I beat the dog shit out of her. So because of that, I made a song about it. And now you're running with that narrative like all I do is just beat black women? Bitch ass nigga. You're a retard. Fuck you. You're running off narratives. He's always vague. Like I said, goddamn right I'm vague. I'm an artist. What do you expect me to do? What do you expect me to do? Just tell you everything going on with me?
Stupid ass nigga, fuck you. He doesn't explain anything. What artist does explain anything? Pull up on Kanye. You think he's gonna explain to you everything and why he does what he does? I'm an artist. Bitch ass nigga, shut the fuck up. He's just going through it, not gonna lie. Goddamn right I'm going through it. He just wants sympathy for his vague stories. Vague? If I told you the real truth, you couldn't handle the truth. Bitch ass nigga. Who's the girl who died that you did that disrespectful stream for? Damn. Alright, Nick Elliott, let's talk about that one. You caught me with that one. Alright. So Nick Elliott, which I'm surprised you remember this shit because this was literally 5 years ago. Question is, who's the girl that died that you did that disrespectful stream for? I don't know how it was disrespectful. That was my way of paying respects. But that girl who died was a pretty young white girl, blonde hair, 2 years younger than me, who I used to fuck around with. We had sex unprotected. We made out. We held hands. I used to hang out with her. We smoked weed together. She got me good deals on weed. And she wanted to date me at one point, but I wanted to be promiscuous. So I'm like, no, I don't want to do it. So I never dated her. And then by the time I moved to Florida 5 years ago, I'm on Facebook and I get the message, said that she committed suicide. She killed herself. And then I made that stream because that was literally the first person that I'd ever actually had sex with that was dead. I went to high school with this girl. She was 1 year younger than me, maybe 2. She was beautiful. But yeah, I made that video about her. Because literally the first time I had actually had sex with a girl was dead. But thinking back on it, she actually wanted to date me, but I wanted to be a hoe. I wanted to be promiscuous. So I turned down her asking to date me. And next thing I know, maybe a year or two later, at the most, she was dead. She got arrested. When she got to the jail, they found a bunch of opiates, narcotic pills stuck inside her asshole. And not only was it that bad, they typed up an entire jail report story about it in the local paper, posted her mugshot, and said, yeah, this girl got caught with narcotics up her asshole. I looked at it, I said, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. Not even a month later, she had committed suicide. Because I believe it was that jail report story that did it to her. Because she was just too ashamed. She was maybe 24 maybe. Beautiful too, I'm talking about beautiful. Blonde, maybe 5 foot, fat butt, big titties, beautiful face, very nice personality. But she got caught up on the wrong shit. Like she got pulled over. She had pills on her, so she stuck the pills up her ass. But when she went to the jail, somehow they made her take the pills out of her asshole, and they typed up a whole report about it and put her face on there. And then the paper went out to the entire city, showed her face and showed the story, and I read it, and I'm like, oh my God, I felt so bad for her. It wasn't even 6 months later, find out she committed suicide. And I blame all of that shit on her getting exposed. And you know what I'm saying? And I look back on it and was like, damn, that girl begged me to literally be her boyfriend. But I'm like, no, I want to be a hoe. I just want to be promiscuous. But if I would have taken her up on her offer, man, I could have had me a pretty wife and kids. That girl did. Died alone and sad because she was embarrassed on what they said about her. So that's the truth about whatever that last question I just got about. You talking about disrespect for live stream?
That's what happened. She was a very sweet girl. I had sex with her a couple times. Not much. But I know for a fact on her 18th birthday, I was passed out drunk at my friend's house, and she walked in that room, opened the door unannounced, and just hopped in the bed and hopped on my dick and started riding me. I was 20, she was 18, so she was 2 years younger. And she just took that dick and got what she wanted and left. On her 18th birthday. I miss those kind of days. Those are the kind of days that... Because she was literally beautiful, bro. Blonde, thick. Such a sweet soul. And at the end of the day, all she wanted to do was just be with somebody like me. But I wanted to be for the streets. I wanted to be a hoe. I want to be promiscuous. I want to run around. So I denied her attempt on trying to be my girlfriend. Little do I know, less than a year later, she's fucking committed suicide. And now I'm still out here alone, left, when I could have just taken her and chosen her as my girlfriend. It's just one of those regrets we live with. Because she was so beautiful, bro. She had a little gap in her front teeth. She was short, blonde. I got pictures with her, man. She's in a better place today. I'm still out here suffering, laying in my own puke, looking like a retard. Fuck it. She's goddamn right I regret it. Yes, I regret it. We'd both be alive today, thriving. It's like that one that got away. All right, let's go back to the questions. Let's get off that question, please. I'll talk more. Talking about he doesn't. I just explained everything, motherfucker. If you have no friends in Augusta and your parents want you at a distance, why not go to somewhere you could thrive? The main reason I don't do that is because I have inside of me, I want to be able to go visit my parents on the weekends. And also everything I own is at my parents' house. Like everything I have. You know, my PS5, my Xbox Series X, my 50-inch 4K TV, my freaking i5, i5 what? Doesn't matter. Computer, laptop, screen, all this expensive shit is at my parents' house. Shoes, clothes. That's why. Augusta isn't it, I know. Gotta be sub 70 IQ. Fuck you, Nick Elliott. Why can't your parents help you until you get back on your feet? Because I have abused my parents' love. Selfish and drunk is so vague. Yeah, bitch, I am. What happened with the drug dealer incident? I don't know what you're talking about, because there's always a drug dealer incident. Why would a girl leave you for being drunk? The girl would not leave me for being drunk. The girl would leave me for the way that I acted while I was drunk. Not just the fact that I was drunk, just the fact that I was mean to her. What race was the last girl I was with? Half black, half white. How many relationships have you been in? I think between 5 and 6. Not many. About 5.
You contribute to the rot in society. Yes, I do. Yes. I have parents protecting my valuables. It's true. But who's protecting me? Yet you whine. Motherfucker, yet you watch. How about this? Get the fuck off my stream, bitch ass nigga. You aren't a man. Says who, bitch ass nigga? Fuck you. You're the worst type of internet troll. Yet you aren't a man. Nigga, what the fuck is you? Hating ass nigga on the keyboard. When you see somebody else down and out, you want to tell them worse things about themselves? That's the last thing I would ever do. When I'm fucked up like this and I'm down bad and out, I don't hop online and start talking shit to people. Or maybe sometimes I do and I don't realize it, but I damn sure don't watch a live stream and say, bitch ass nigga. Failed survival of the fittest. The reason to live is to survive as long as possible. But you still die at the end of the day. So tell me, what's the point of even living? Cyrax is a lolcow in Akron. He's almost 35. He seems to be more successful than you are at this moment. I'm pretty sure anybody in this entire human race is more successful than I am at this point. Like, I'm literally down to my last. I have nothing left. Family's done. Friends are done. And I'm just laying on the side of the road hoping the police will come and take me away. Because I have nowhere else to go. I fucked everything up. So yeah, I don't care. And he will outlive you. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm trying to die tonight. Talking about he gonna outlive you. Nigga, I don't care if he outlives me. I wanna die now, bitch ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. I hate you guys. I got the worst chat on fucking planet Earth, bro. You guys don't. I ain't never seen the first dollar on my Cash App from any of my fucking chats. I've never got no money from my streams. What's the point? I didn't say I hate you, Superfly. I said I hated Nick Elliott. He's voluntarily homeless. That's an absolute not truth. I don't want to be homeless. Said you had the worst chat. Yeah, I do. Talk about Nick. Nick's on some bullshit. Nick's a liar. He's not falling on hard times. You stupid motherfucker. I'm laying in a puddle of my puke with no family left, no friends, no money, nowhere to go, no job, no shoes, no car, nothing. And you talking about
I'm not falling on hard times. Well, if this ain't hard times, then kill me now, because Jesus Christ, this is hard times. I've been to my parents over and over again, which I don't understand is I've used and abused my parents' privileges so much to where they don't want anything to do with me. That's what it boils down to. There might not be a reason to stay in Augusta. I should just go to rehab and go to California. Problem is, I love my family. And I'd like to be able to visit them on the weekends. On top of that, they own everything I've got. All my ownership, it's all at the house. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, my grandfather's on his deathbed right now, has Parkinson's. The family won't even let me go see him because I'm so fucked up. So he's probably going to be dead the next time I see him. And the last time my mom ever saw me was when I was blacked out drunk. So that's why. Yeah. I've done this shit over and over. A true addict and a true alcoholic. I've been apologized to my parents and my friends. Told them I'm sorry for being the way that I am. Still keep doing the same thing. It's typical life of an addict and an alcoholic. It's goddamn misery. To where you find yourself just left alone on the side of the road with nothing left but yourself. Ain't took a shower in a week. You ain't ate food in a week. You got no money left. Can't function in society. You just crash out. And that's what this is. It's not drugs, man. It's alcohol, which is a drug, but why stream the crash out? I have no one else to talk to. Everybody I call never picks up, or they only pick up when it's convenient for them to make themselves feel better. So I'd rather just stream the crash out. It's about I make it worse. No, I want you guys to see what real life is. I'm streaming the crash out because I want you guys to see where you're going to be at a few years from now. You're going to find yourself in the same position with no one left but you and your own bad decisions. I never had friends. They were all fake friends. Why do I get mad there's an archive at the motel saga? Man, that shit was 8 years ago, bro. I guess I shouldn't be mad about that. It was 8 years ago. Yeah. I should watch the Motel Saga every time I think about drinking. It's so much deeper than that, bro. God damn. The Motel Saga is something that I literally lived through hundreds of times. The one that you happen to record, I've literally done the same thing hundreds of other times. Hundreds. Never recorded it. So you don't understand the pain that I go through. That Motel Saga you talk about, that's my life. I just happened to record it back in 2017. Same shit has been happening every month since. Oh, fuck you. I'm not gonna watch that as a reminder of what not to do. I know what the fuck not to do, bitch ass nigga. How many Motel Sagas were not recorded? I'm going to assume at least 100. There's probably been at least 100 Motel Sagas not recorded. But I'm now just giving you boys content. But since that 2017 Motel Saga, I've been through the same shit over and over and over. I just knew not to record it because it was going to get used against me to make me feel even worse later on. Somebody remember? Fuck you. Yeah, I am streaming now. No, I'm not because I'm older now. No. A recent issue was not meth. It's alcohol. I'll do meth right now if you bring something to me, but ain't never gonna bring me none, so no. It's alcohol. I've mentioned Fent, but I never did Fent. If I did Fent right now, I'd be dead and wouldn't have to deal with this shit no more. Wouldn't have to deal with it. I'd be dead. I want to be dead. Destroyed my family. I ain't got shit going on. I want to be dead. Can't even sit up straight, bro. Goddamn right, I film my crash outs. Bitch ass nigga. Who the fuck watches my streams? Motherfuckers is worse off than me, hoping to see me fail, do worse than they do. They watch my shit for one reason, to make themselves feel better about themselves. Because they could always be doing worse. Well, guess what? You're right. You can. You be doing just as bad as me. Hating life. Hating everything. Waiting for just someone to come take you away from this shit. Because God is not there and God is not real. God damn. I'm able to afford anything because I have some semblance of a good life when I'm getting it. Like my life is manageable for a lot of the times. But then it just falls apart. And I'm left with myself. And I just give up. I crash out. Like, what's the point of any of this shit? I can't find a purpose in this life. Especially if your own family has rejected you and you don't have friends. God is not real. One time I did find Fent. If you're asking about how much do I need Fent. Yeah, I did find it one time. And the one time I found it, I found myself not doing it because I knew it would kill me. And I knew in the back of my head I didn't want to actually die because it would lead my parents to have to bury me. So that's why I didn't do it. The one time I did find Fent and I was suicidal, I didn't take it. I didn't buy it. Because I don't want my family to find me dead in a motel or dead on the side of the road. Like, I love my family so much. Even though they're done with me.
I've been told them I need their support. I am hopeless. Oh, fuck. No one will pick up. Imagine yourself at a point in life where no family will pick up for you. You don't have friends. You just lay here and you hope to die. That's where I'm at.
Mm-mm. So the only option I have left, basically, is to call the police and tell them that I'm suicidal. At that point, they'll send an ambulance, take me to the hospital, lock me in a room in scrubs for a week to sit by myself and trip balls just to get let out and be caught up in the same bullshit of life. I hate this shit. This is nothing but a constant cycle of death. Never having money, never having friends, family don't want you. Why am I living this constant cycle of hell? Is it because I'm an addict? Is it because I'm an alcoholic? Is it because I'm mental health, autistic, neurodivergent? No one can tell me. But I know I just go through nothing but constant hell. Never have a place to live. Never have food to eat. Always dirty. Never can take a shower, brush your teeth, brush your hair. You look back on your childhood and it brings you to tears because you know how nice your mama and your daddy raised you. You had such a perfect life. But once you hit 18, everything went out the window. And you end up like this. All alone. Drunk, hungry, sad, depressed, dirty. On the side of the road. With nothing. Wanting to die. Laying in your own puke. This can't be life. There's got to be more to life than this. But if you've already destroyed your family, there's really no more point to life because your family's the only ones that ever loved you. Because you loved them so much, you ended up becoming selfish. And you only cared about yourself. Because of that mentality, you died alone, sad, with nothing. That's what I've got here. I don't see how I can change this. I know I don't want to die like this. But the truth of the matter is, this is how my life has been for the past 20 years. Find yourself alone, drunk, malnourished, depressed, absolutely disgusted with yourself, and just laying on a street corner with nothing to your name. This is how my life has been for the past 20 years. It never gets better. It only gets worse. And this is why I'm deciding to stream it out and just start showing you guys that YouTube is all a facade. It's not real life. This is real life. Real life is misery, pain, suffering, depression, malnourishment, loneliness. This is real life. Having nothing. No money, no people that care about you, no food, you're dirty, you're nasty, You hate yourself. You want to die. You want to die so hard. But you can't bring yourself to slit your wrist. So you gotta sit here and deal with the misery. Showing you guys what true life is. I fucking hate this shit. I've been miserable for years. And I'm pretty sure you are too. Who's happy 24/7? I would say nobody. What happens if you're upset 24/7? True sad boy. True depression. This is it. This is nothing to be proud of or to look forward to. I just want you to understand that this is what real life in my life is. You never have a happy moment. You never have money. You never have food. You never have a place to live. You never have a family that wants you there with them because you're a problem. You never have friends because you never cultivated friends. So you just have you. And you hate you. You hate what you've become. So you find yourself passed out, drunk on the side of the road, in your own puke, no clothes on, absolutely disgusting, filthy street urchin. You don't want a smartphone because you know the smartphone fucks your head up. So take the smartphone away from me. Take everything away from me. Take it all. Strip me down naked. Force me to look at myself in the mirror and find out who I really am. Because I don't know who that is. Because smartphones have fucked us up. Smartphones make us think we're people that we're not. Take away everything. This is what I've been telling myself for the past couple months. Take away everything from me. Take away the smartphone. Take away my clothes. Take away my environment. Take away the food. Take away the money. Just lock me in a motherfucking room by myself, butt ass naked, with no phone, no music, no books, just a padded wall. At that point, allow me to find myself who I am. Because I couldn't tell you who I am. And I'm pretty sure none of you could say who you are if you were stripped away from everything that you claim to love. Right now, if everything was taken from you, they took away your phone, your clothes, your family, your friends, your prestige, locked you away in a room naked to look at yourself. I know you couldn't do it because the smartphones did this to us. I couldn't do it. You can't do it. You cannot do it. You cannot tell me who you are. I can't tell you who I am. They were there for me because I was born that way. They say, find God, find God, find God. God ain't real, boys. If God was real, people would not suffer like this. It's all perspective. Only time these nice black ladies sit here and give me money when I'm not asking for it, because they feel bad for me. They want to make themselves feel better. Think about it. Only time charity is given, if you might be down and out on your last, and some random person walks up to you to give you some money,
That random person wanted you to give you money. It wasn't because there's nice people in this world. It's because they are lost themselves and they want to make themselves feel better by giving you some money so they don't have to think about themselves. Ooh, goddamn. So that's really what's going on here. We're getting to the meaning of life here, boys. We are getting to the meaning. And the meaning, from what I'm seeing, is settle. Settle meaning. There's literally no point to any of this. We're all going to end up dying. Okay? So we all end up dying. And point of being nice to anyone. Day you're going to be dead in the ground, alone, and nobody knows what you did or cares about what you did. So think about it. Think about it. This life is purposeless. There's no point in none of this shit. So, if we're all going to die anyways, what's the point of trying? Well, guess what? I'm the number one proponent to say, hey, let's not try. And guess what? I don't try. I don't try. Why should I try? Lock my ass back up in jail with all the blacks. All the blacks. Don't care nothing about themselves. We know how this shit goes. Every time I'm in jail, bro, nothing but blacks. Nothing but blacks. You know how those blacks act? Fucking ridiculously selfish, self-centered, and retarded. And I hate being around them. I'm the only white around. How do you think it makes me feel? Like, now I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Oh, I'm the white. So now I'm the prize. They want me. They all want me for themselves. And they will tell me anything they could say to get me. You understand the paradox of this shit? It's like, if you're in jail as the white boy, you are now the prize. And all the blacks are going to fight to get you. They're all going to tell you bullshit to get you. Because the white boy is the prize. White boy is the prize. Oh, really? I'm the prize? Yeah, I'm the prize because it's got the white skin. But you... What do you have to offer me? A black cock? That ain't shit to me. I'd take a black cock that actually fucking had a mind behind it. Not just a black cock that wants to animalistically fuck me. That's all I ever get. You understand what I'm saying? I'm too fucking smart for this life. I'm so smart for this life that I don't want it no more. I see the same shit every day. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I know that God don't exist. God ain't real. Let's keep the shit 100. God can't be real. If God was real, then why do all of these humans act so animalistically? If God was real, then why do all these black men act so animalistically when it comes to a white person and they just surround them and literally take advantage of them? Why is it like that? They say, oh, don't go to prison, don't drop the soap. It's nothing like that. I've never been to prison, but I can tell you right now, white boy go to prison, that white boy is the prize. Because all the blacks look at him as, oh, that's that white boy. We're gonna get advantage on him. He owes us for reparations. We're gonna use and abuse that white boy. So they say don't go to prison or drop the soap. Don't be scared to go to prison or drop the soap. But it's like, if you're a white boy, you already know that it doesn't matter if you go to prison or not. All these blacks, they'll look at you as they want to use and abuse you. So it don't matter if you go to prison or not. Because I just got fucking raped in the fucking streets. Fed me methamphetamine, got me drunk, took advantage of me. And then thought back on it the next day, and I'm like, holy shit. That same thing just happened in real life is going to happen in prison. But worse. Because you know for a fact these boys didn't use no condom. Used and abused me. And it takes a certain kind of man to admit some kind of shit like this on camera. But I'm going to tell you the truth right now. That is exactly what happened. And I might claim myself to be bisexual. I might think that I go both ways. And maybe I do. But when I was under the influence, got drunk, walked in that room, I never expected 5 or 6 black men to feed me methamphetamine and to have their way with me. No condom. And just absolutely take advantage of me. But I thought, oh, I like porn. I wouldn't want, no, hell no, I don't like porn. Fuck porn. Porn is evil. But as much as I hate porn, that shit happened in real life. Then I got to live with myself after the fact. How am I supposed to explain this situation to people that I know and care about? Because at the same time, I allowed it to happen. But at the same time, I didn't expect it would go that far. So yes, I was raped and abused by 6 black men within 30 minutes with no condom. But I don't look at myself as a piece of shit faggot, but the way I acted was a piece of shit faggot. On top of that, they recorded it. They recorded all that shit just for them to post the video all over the local Augusta pages and expose me. You understand how much that hurts me? Because that makes me look like I'm nothing but a used and abused hoe. And that's damn sure how I acted. But that's not the life that I live on a daily basis. But sometimes it happens. And I can't explain why or how, but it does. So it's like, what the fuck do you do, people? How do you live with yourself after some shit like that? Ugh. Oh, god damn. What do you guys think about that? Now that I've verbalized my truth, I just verbalize my truth on what the fuck has happened with my life. I don't look at myself as a faggot or a piece of shit. But when I find myself drunk in a house full of blacks that are all doing meth, and then they feed me meth, and they make me take my clothes off, and they stick their dicks inside of me, and then they record it, what does that make me? I don't understand. I certainly hate that. Oh, God, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be a hoe. I don't want to be a piece of shit. But I don't know how to live without my family. And I miss them so much. But no one's going to save me. No one's going to save me. No one will save you. Imagine a life where you can't even save yourself and you're just tired of living this life that you're living. And you just have somebody put a bullet in your brain to stop this pain. Because that's all that I feel is pain. I don't feel any happiness or joy. I feel evil. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, guys. I know this is my YouTube channel. My daddy watches it sometimes, and I really don't want him to watch this because this has nothing to do with him. This is just me in my own life. I can't figure it out. I really can't figure it out. I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what to do, and I basically give up. Like, well, I'm just laying here, homeless in the streets, drunk, and hoping maybe the police will come get me. That's not gonna save shit. Once the police come get me, it's gonna be another repeat of the cycle. The cycle of death, the cycle of life. Why are we living this life? Why are we acting like we are? We are not in control of our lives. We are not who we think we are. I was lucky to have this vape. I promise you, without this vape, I would have fucking killed myself a long time ago. Yeah, thank God I got this vape. It's sad when a vape is the only savior you can find, but that's the goddamn truth. This vape is the only peace that I find in my entire life. And it's not even mine. It was given to me from the hospital. It wasn't mine. Somebody took my other vape. I don't have money for another one. I'm just passed out on the street somewhere. I don't want this sick man. But everything I've ever tried in my life has never worked. Nothing has ever worked. So in my mind, the only release I will get is death. But death is so hard to come by. When you sit here and lay on the streets and beg for death, you can't even get somebody to put a bullet in your brain. What are you supposed to do? Well, I guess you're going to suffer like I'm suffering. So if I'm recording this shit and you're watching it, I promise you, you're not alone. I promise you. If you're watching this shit, seeing how bad I'm suffering, I promise you, your life is the same goddamn way. There's no point to any of this shit. God ain't real. We get used and abused and taken advantage of. Families end up abandoning us. We don't have true friends. God ain't real. We get hooked on drugs and alcohol. And even if we weren't hooked on drugs and alcohol, think about it, you're still gonna die a slow, painful, lonely death. So don't ever try to blame me. It's not always just drugs and alcohol. No, you gonna die too, motherfucker, and you gonna suffer. Just like I'm suffering. But I'm gonna go ahead and choose to broadcast my suffering because I'm sick of doing this shit by myself. I've been suffering alone for too long. All I can do at this point is call 911, call the police, and all I gotta do is tell them, oh, I'm suicidal, I wanna kill myself. Then they send an ambulance, they lock me up in the psych ward for 7 days, they charge me $2,000, and then they just let me right back out, and I'm still fucking drunk, suicidal, and homicidal. So it's like, what is the point of any of this? You call everybody in your phone, nobody ever answers because they're caught up with their own shit. But here's the truth about calling everybody in your phone, motherfuckers. I don't care if they answer or not, they gonna die too. Every motherfucker on this earth is going to die a slow, painful death alone with no one. So I guess I'm just going to choose to broadcast this shit. Because if you're watching this shit, I promise you, I'm not a doubt in my mind, you're watching this shit, I swear to God, you are going to go through the same exact shit. You might not put it on YouTube. But you're going to feel it. If you're alive right now, you're gonna die, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck so much because you think that people care about you. You think that people love you. But you find out the truth. Nobody loves no one but themselves. I loved myself, sure. Look where that got me. Alone, miserable, cannot comprehend the point of any of this. And I promise to God, you watching this, you're also gotta die. And you're gonna hate it too. And you're gonna wonder, why the fuck did it go down like this? I'm gonna tell you, this is it. We are living in hell. Welcome to hell. If you're living on this planet Earth, you're in hell. I swear to God, you might feel good right now. You might feel happy. It won't be forever. Eventually, you're going to find yourself just like me, laying down on the side of the road in your own fucking puke and vomit, realizing where it all went wrong. Because you have to die, regardless of what you think. You have to die. You have to die. You might not die like this, completely alone on the side of the road, but you're going to die. And you're going to think about this shit like, what was the point of any of it? There is no point to it. You pray to God, ain't no motherfucking God. It can't be. If there was a God, people would not suffer like this. You suffer alone, you die alone. You claim you have family and friends, I promise you, when you're down at your worst, and you don't know what to do anymore, your family and friends, they ain't gonna be there for you. And if you think they're there for you, they're only there for their own benefit, to make themselves feel better, to help you out. And that's the sad truth of life. I've been through this my entire life. I thought I had family. I thought I had friends. What I found out was, you live and you die alone. But I'm gonna go ahead and broadcast my death. show you guys how fucking painful this shit is when you realize everything you believed was not real. You think your family loves you. You think you have friends. You don't. You die alone. And then there's no God. You lie to yourself. So I'll pray to Jesus. I pray to Jesus. Why are you praying to Jesus? Because you're scared to go to hell and burn for eternity. That's the only reason people go to church and pray. Because they're scared to burn in hell. I'll tell you, we're in hell right now. What you don't realize is we are living in hell. Alright? So you're already in hell. Fire thief gonna tell you the goddamn truth. This is hell. The only sweet release is death. But it's so hard to even die that you just gotta keep living in this bullshit. What's the point? I hate this shit. Oh, god damn. Oh man. Fuck. Fuck.
I'm not forcing the hiccups. Y'all act like everything is an act. That ain't a fucking act. Y'all think I act like a nigga, that's real. I'm not forcing your goddamn thing. Oh, fucking vacation, nigga. How about this, you boys? I'm about to go on Instagram Live, and I'm gonna invite any one of you motherfuckers to want to fucking live stream with me. All right? Do you guys know my Instagram Live? Let me see if I comment on it. God damn, how do you comment? I don't know how to comment. How do I make a comment on my own shit? I don't know how. I want to talk to some of you boys. I want you to talk to me in person. But I don't know how to even comment my motherfucking Instagram. I really don't want to do this shit. Alright. I'm trying to drop the fucking Instagram. I don't know how to fucking comment on my own goddamn shit. God, this is hopeless. Oh God, I feel so bad. I don't know how to comment on this fucking live stream. How do I drop a comment? Because I'm about to go live on Instagram. I literally don't know how to comment. Yeah, Goshi Platinum on IG, that's me. I don't know how to comment on goddamn Facebook. What the fuck is this shit, bro? How do you comment? How do I make a comment? How do I make a comment? Yeah, that's my IG Gucci Platinum. I'm finna go live and I'm finna go live stream with y'all niggas. But the point is, I don't even want to comment on this motherfucker shit. That's my IG. Nick Elliott just dropped the IG. I'm going live on there. I don't know how to comment on fucking Facebook or YouTube. Fuck it. I'm going on IG. First person that responds to me, I will talk with. But right now, I don't know what the fuck going on. I can't comment on my own goddamn YouTube. I don't care who's not going live. I need one nigger to go live with me. Understand? Okay, I'll talk with Nick if he goes live with me. Matter of I probably don't. If he starts getting negative, I'm hanging up. I ain't living like that. I did not block nobody. What's his name on IG? What's his name on IG? What's his name on IG? I just wish I could fucking comment. I literally can't comment on my own goddamn YouTube channel. Like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? I can't comment. I hate this shit. I'm going live right now on IG. If I don't get somebody to want to go back live with me, I'm going back to YouTube. Because this is bullshit. No, I don't know none of these niggas personally. Catch me on my IG. Gucci Platinum. Fuck y'all niggas, bro. I don't understand this shit.